My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
The penultimate race on the program, race 8, is a fillies and mares 68 handicap over 1,200 meters. Race 8, the first leg of the final double, goes at 15.55. D's, we've got 11 fillies and mares carded for this race. And clearly the most interesting runner is one of the early favourites. I say favourites, they're betting 9-2 the field. But number 8, Harley's Fate, 3-year-old daughter of Master of My Fate, trained by Nate Kotson, to be ridden by Cabello Matsunyani. Caught the eye. It was a good debut win when beating Maggie Smith. She won narrowly, but the pair of them were well clear of the balance of the field. There's only been one runner out of that form line, so the form line, the jury's still out. But I was impressed with the way that this filly won.
You know, she's been so disappointing. You know, I fancied her quite a few times at, Greyville, and, she moves up and then she won't go through with the effort. I'm going to put full cup blinkers on her this time, and she's well in herself. But, if she brings her work to the races, she'll be very competitive.
Yeah, it's not easy for these horses that just turned 3 against older horses, and plus giving them weight, it's hard to work out why first timers like us, they get such a lot of weight, and giving horses that have won races, giving them weight. Look, obviously, the handicappers know what they're doing. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for her to do that. But in saying that, her work has been good back home. She is a 12-under, which will suit her better. She'll even go further as well in time to come.
The fact is the horse was unfancied first time out, Graham. If the betting was anything to go by, the filly went off at around 33-1, and she won a really good race in a big field of 11 out of 12 runners that go to post. So she won well. If there's any confidence that comes through from the interview, then we'll know what they are expecting on the day. But for me, she's an unknown in the race. She has to basically confirm that last start, because Nathan Kotson, if they fancy a horse that yard, there's money that will certainly come for the runner. So there was no interest in the betting market, and that's the only
Perhaps they thought she'd be run off her feet over 1,000 meters on debut, need that first run, be run off her feet, let her go at 33-1 and produced a terrific finish. This 1,200 meters is going to be right up her alley.
Well, I agree. The distance is actually going to suit her much better. But when you have a look at the balance of the field compared to where she is in her career, the rest of the field are all just tumbling in the ratings. The majority of them, there's almost nothing that's achieved what they achieved at their best. So when I looked at it, Graham, obviously the unknown in the race is number 8, Harley's Fate. But the runners that I've picked out, number 4, Kingsmead Crystal, I really like the way she's turned it around. With Garrett and the 3 runs, it's clear to see that her win 3 starts back on the polytrack was certainly no fluke. She's obviously improved nicely. Number 6, Crew of Ice, I'll give a mention to. Our Emily, I liked last time out from the Michael Roberts stable, and it was a much improved run. Yes, it was an apprentice race, but Rachel seems to get on exceptionally well with this filly. And then number 8, Harley's Fate, and number 10, Casa Rosado, who will keep many interested on what she represents in black and white. And whilst this young kid is yet to win on her, God still gives him the chance on riding this filly, and he's done fairly well on her with all those places from his 5 races. So in numerical order, I'll go again, Graham. For the jackpot and the pick 6, I've managed to narrow it down from my side to 5 runners of the 11, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Anything to add from your side?
Well, I'm not trying to be difficult, Dees.
Yeah, but I don't have the winner again.
Again, you don't have my first choice.
Yeah, sure.
Again, you don't have my first choice. Obviously, I have healthy respect for Harley's Fate. We don't know how good she might be. She might blow this field away. But I've tipped Harley's Fate second. My top choice is the recent maiden winner from the Corrine Bestel stable. I'm going with number 5, Run Again. And I'm quite confident. I'm quite bullish about this filly. She's 7-1 in the market. Keegan DeMello rode her for the first time when winning the maiden. Takes the ride again. She's running off the same merit rating. She's running off a 65, which I think is a very competitive mark for a filly with her kind of form. So I think that number 5, Run Again. When Corrine runs horses, She doesn't run them often, but when she runs them, she means business. And I think Run Again of a mark of 65 is going to make them all pick up their feet here. Clearly, it's that kind of a race. They're betting 9-2 the field, so you can't nail your colours to the mask with absolute certainty, but I'm confident that Run Again is going to run a big race.
So let's summarize it like this. If you're looking for a roving banker and those trifectas and quartets, Graham is suggesting number 5, Run Again. I'm going to go with number 4, Kingsmead Crystal. So if you're looking for a double floating banker, race number 7, double floating bankers.
Race number 8.
Race number 8. I think 4 and 5 could be the play here.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.